So,
It's a lining of, well, okay, anyhow, we'll talk about it later. We're live already. Uh, Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And it's a lining of, we're here and we're doing an interactive.
well,
And
you're going to do an interactive. I'm just going to sit here and chit chat with you.
yeah, and maybe I'll get you to read with you get busy. I'll get you to read the things for me too.
I
So,
should go grab. I never. I should grab. I never grabbed my cards.
oh, that's all right. Yes. Okay, so there's a new lady on. Her name's My World. That's a real cool name. Yeah.
Hello.
So,
My name is Maddie, by the way.
yeah, my name's Elisha, and I'm hoping. Well, while we're talking, let's do a little short on the energy. And the one thing I have noticed, in which Lee Harris has said, and I've been saying it for the last couple of months, that in December, he says in December, the people's intuitions are going to go up a notch. Well, I've noticed them going up a notch for the last 3 months, and and it's quite entertaining. I was talking to a lady yesterday, and she says, I can hear people talking. And she says, is that really strange? And I go, no, not really. And so she's starting. You've got the incense going.
Yeah,
Uh,
incense.
okay, cool. And then so with you starting to notice more phenomena, that's also part of what's happening coming up. And
Well, my ears actually stopped ringing for about half an hour yesterday for the first time, and I don't know how long. I was laying there, and I was like, "Wait, I don't hear anything. What's going on? Oh, it's so quiet."
yeah, it's kind of weird, the ringing of the ears, and then you lead this it's all this negative things, and I'm thinking, but all my life, basically since I was 24, 25, ringing in the ears meant we're moving higher up. And I go, why would it be negative all of a sudden? So,
Well, maybe I'm just reached a plateau for a day or well, they're back ringing again today, so
but that's part of it too. Like, I know I'm moving up energetically, and I've not plateaued isn't the word, but energy is sort of staying the same for me. It's
just
not,
kind of taking a little
yeah,
lull
it's
before
taking
the next.
time for to interconnect to connect into me, so it's a little bit um solid. It's more solid into my system. So, and I know I've noticed that your intuitions have been a little bit more. You've been picking up things you may not have noticed it, but that's my job to notice, right?
I've noticed a few things, not too many, but more so than not.
So what do you mean more so than not? Oh, more you more
I'm noticing it more than I'm not noticing it now.
okay.
Um,
So what do you find different? What are you finding is happening? How is it affecting you? Because everybody's going to be different, right?
how is it affecting me? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Making me pay more attention, maybe. I'm more aware.
Okay, so it's having a positive effect, basically.
Yeah, I think so.
Hmm.
I
And
think so. I think it's, yeah, because it is starting to happen. I mean, you say you've noticed it more than I probably do, but it's kind of giving me a self confidence that I can believe what I'm feeling.
oh, so it was, yeah, yeah, and that's partly what it is with me too, is that because it's quite different from what it was. It took me a little while to say, do I trust this or not?
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of what's happening is we're
Not
learning.
that anything is happening from what I am intuiting yet,
Yeah,
but
some
it's
of it,
just giving me it's just giving me a feeling inside that,
this is right.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's learning to trust yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the big deal. And Jen says, hello, sweet ladies. Yeah, Yasmin Fox says, hey. Anyhow, my world, the prohibition that I got to permission from from another worker here by the name of Markle that I can do that. I'm not quite sure what the question is. Okay, hang on. So I'm going to come back to Yasmin, because my world has been asking. Okay, so I plan on informing my outcome about my what will the outcome. Okay, I'm scared they'll evict me or give me a lease violation or make or have a bad report on me. Sorry, I wrote so many messages. The word count on YouTube is extremely. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
What's
That's
that?
pretty. The word count. She wrote so many messages because the word count on YouTube is extremely low. I didn't know that. And okay, so what do I get? The woman, she pointed her fingers at you and called you passive aggressive, which means you were polite, but she didn't like that she didn't get you riled up. I suspect she does this quite regularly, and when you talk to other people in the building, you'll probably find that she is a cranky so and so. Marcus, if he has equality or seniority, will deal with it. There, I do believe she'll hold a grudge, but I don't think I don't see you being evicted. That's kind of illogical. A mark on it. If she has the writing of the report, there will be a mark, but I don't think she has that kind of power. What do you get, Maddie?
Sorry, I was not paying attention.
Okay, that's all right. Basically, I think my world that you're fine. Okay, so Yasmin says,
And I would go there and read the questions, but I've just got something on here about the energies for today. But you go ahead.
Oh, what? Oh, let me talk to.
It's an interactive, so
What
I'm just a filler-inner.
Okay, so let me do what Matthew says. What does Matthew feel for me? By the way, my daughter, she's not here today. She works Sundays from now, so probably when we do interactives, it'll be Saturday. But yesterday we went to visit my grandchildren, and that was fun. Actually, a funny story. All my kids are rather intuitive, so I asked my daughter, who is the mother of these two kids, they're 12 and 9, an intuitive question. And she said, sure. And the 12-year-old goes, what are you doing, Mom? He had no idea that she was intuitive. Made me laugh. Kids, they think they don't exist before they're born. Okay, Matthew. You can talk if you want. I can think with while you.
Me? I can talk? What do you want me to talk about? I got some stuff from one of my groups about the energies for today.
Okay, we'll do that while I tune into Maddie.
So the moon phase today is disseminating at 66%. It's void from 9:11 p to 10:50 p in Virgo. Not sure what that means.
Unless you're an astrologer, probably nothing.
Yeah. So if there's any astrologers out there that know what that means, by all means, put it in the comments.
Let us know.
Themes for Sunday: authority, creativity, healing, success. I don't know. I think it's a good day for people to just do nothing.
Yeah,
It's
I
that kind of an energy day for me anyway. It's just a real, I got, not that, I mean, I'm slowly room by room cleaning my house and
yeah,
organizing and getting rid of. And,
me too.
but today I just feel like went for a nice walk outside. It was big fat snowflakes and quite enjoyed that. And just
I
came
made
home and,
cake.
sorry?
I made ginger cake.
Yum.
It is actually.
Yeah, I should do some baking for my granddaughters.
Well, the ginger cake, if they like ginger, they'll like that. I'll send you the recipe.
Yeah.
Let me answer
Yeah,
Yasmin.
you go ahead.
What I got from Matteo is always feeling towards you. Unfortunately, he's like most men. They're all gung ho at first, and then they go, "Oh my God, what am I doing?" And it's nothing to do with you. It's just that's the way men are. At least
Uh,
I've that's what I've run into over and over and over again. They start to second guess themselves, and he is in the process of second guessing himself. Do I like this woman or do I not like this woman? Do I want to move forward or should I run like crazy? And most men, unfortunately, fall on the side of running like crazy because they have been, how do you say this? There's too many women out there who treat men with disrespect. And until we respect each other, the, the men who have the courage to come forward, they're in the minority. And the only people we have to blame for that, unfortunately, is us, because women have been, since what, the 60s, burning the bra and things like that, which initially was a really good idea, but now they've got to the place where they push men right out of the picture. And I don't need a man. Well, you don't need a man. You're not with a man because you need him. You're with the man because you choose to be with him. And but that doesn't mean you treat men with disrespect. Men have very fragile egos. And if you don't respect them, they run. And even if you do respect them, then they run because they're not used to it. So he's at that stage, exactly what I just described.
so yeah,
Along,
I would say just be patient. Patience.
yeah, that's one of the words I use a lot, and people hate it. So yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm one of them.
you and everybody else. Be patient. I can't promise you which way he'll fall. It depends how often he's been hurt in the past, or
I think
even,
maybe the less you try, the more intrigued he will be.
yeah, that is true. Men are hunters. Allow him to hunt. Allow him to hunt for you. And that sounds a little strange, but if
So cavish, so cavemanish.
from cave people to now is in human terms is a blink of the eye. That's still, if you've got a man who's got testosterone, it's cavemanish. That's just the way it is. They like to hunt. Allow yourself to be hunted, and the more you evade the traps, the more they're going
The
to hunt.
huntee, the
Yeah.
more he shall want to come towards you.
And the thing is, yeah, it's a game. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. It is a game, and the only person who's going to, if you throw your heart at a guy, the only person who's going to not run away from you and devalue you is somebody who's already very strong and secure and masculine, and there's very few and far between. because there's a lot of how do you say this? There's a lot of ego harm been done in the last in the over the years. Okay, Jennifer Schwab. Hi, Jennifer. My ears. Okay, she says her ears are ringing and like a low hum when I woke up. Oh yeah, that's kind of fun. There's other things that happen too. Not only do your ears hum, but if you go up high enough, you hear the sound of bees. I've heard bees. I've heard the ringing of a bell. I've heard a telephone. Each level has a different sound.
I've been getting like a radio station trying to tune into a station. You know how it crackles, and
Uh-huh.
I got that a couple of times too.
But I think that part is because we're moving up so fast that this radio station isn't tuned in yet.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, let's see. Barbara says, why did Ali block me on Snapchat? Ali, you said something that hurt his feelings. he did it in a fit of pique. Well, he probably will unblock you, but and you might not even be aware that you said something to him that upset him. Honestly, do you pick up anything from that part, Maddie?
No, I really have to start paying attention though.
I'm going to keep asking you questions, yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, I'm going to start paying more attention.
Oh, I think we're actually not going to have a long one today. Tay says, "Hey, lovely ladies, any messages from my guides?" Okay, Tay. So this is hilarious, Tay, but your guides are hilarious. They're sitting around a campfire. They've got one big cup. It's a big cup, and they're passing it around to each other, sharing it out. And they're talking and they're joking and they're enjoying life. Which my translation is, because I know what's happening, I think that is a Native American style of passing like tobacco or something around.
A peace pipe or something.
Yeah, it's a Native American, and they're pleased with what you're choosing to do with yourself right now. They do suggest that you take a great deal of time and make sure the beginning levels are grounded solidly before you move up on the second level. All right. And so good luck on that. But your guides are really happy with you. Ariana, hi, how is my friend Jasmeet feeling about me? Like, does he want a romantic relationship with me? I don't think today is the day to ask that question. I think today is the day when the energy is, let me think about it. But behind that, there's sort of a kind of a, yeah, I kind of like this lady. I'm kind of drawn forward, but not today, kind of energy. And I do think that, as Maddie says, be patient. Throw out the proverbial come hither, and then make him work for it. What do you get?
Me?
Yeah.
There we go again. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Just the patience and the energies right now to me just feel like calm. Don't rush, don't push, don't try to force anything, just calm, and it will come to you.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Champagne, she says, can I get an energy check on Richard, please? Let me see. He's seems to have stepped back. His heart is still dark, but he stepped back like he's stepping back into a shadow or something. That doesn't mean in the future he won't step forward, but you don't. But the fact is, his heart is dark, so you do want to be careful of this man. All right. So at the moment, he's not going to do anything. So, okay. And Colleen. So Diego's kid's mother, LED, I can't pronounce it. Wow. LED. Okay, so Diego's kid's mother. Okay. That's a heavy one. Okay,
maybe I should be on there instead of here.
Yeah.
So I can read also.
Yeah, because Diego with you, Colleen. Right now, it's just his head, it's like he's up to here in trying to work things out with the kids and everything like that.
Whoa. Wait, who are you? Who are we? Where are we right now?
Colleen, just under Champagne. He's like he feels like he's drowning right now. He doesn't really know how to deal with anything. My advice is help him as much as you can. Do not even suggest that the two of you reconcile at this moment. But the more you can help him, and I do think he's overwhelmed by all the responsibilities. So if you can help him,
That's what just came to me. Reach out to him as a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Be there to help.
Yeah, help him with the kids. Even with you just say, hey, you want to go away for a half hour, an hour, or 2 hours. Let me stay with the kids, or if they're a little older and they're not too much. You tell them go away for the night and just de-stress, and show him if also maybe how to make super easy recipes for eating, and not food that you get out of a jar or something, but really super easy food that you can make in half an hour.
Well, you can like a chicken. Or you can do chicken thighs really quickly, sauteed up. Ask me, I'm the queen of quick meals. Get a little salad kit, throw in some cucumbers, tomatoes, mushrooms, even like cans of beans, green beans, yellow beans, beans and wieners and fried potatoes. Everybody likes that, and that's quick and easy.
Yeah,
it's so easy to just saute up or get a chicken that's already done up.
Yeah.
And you can do so much with that.
Yeah, he does feel like he's overwhelmed by everything. I think also he doesn't know how to do laundry, or he doesn't know how often to change sheets. The guy needs help.
You know what? I think there's a YouTube station on stuff like this, to help men out that are all of a sudden finding themselves having to do stuff that they've never had to do before.
Yeah, because if you don't realize you need to change the sheets, they can stay there for a long time. Yeah, I just getting, he needs help. But don't do it as a girlfriend, do it as a friend to begin with, and let's see what happens.
And I really would stress the food. I know when I don't know. I guess this would be a different group than my meditation group on Wednesdays. My daughters passed away, both of them. And I know that what really would have helped me was food, because I so did not want to cook. And anybody that dropped food off for me that I could just pop in the oven was greatly appreciated. Like casserole, shepherd's pie, macaroni baked in the oven with canned tomatoes and some sauteed meat in there and cheese on top, like just stuff that you can just pop in the oven. Pot pies, any kind of pot pies.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Okay, Sophie L, do you see anything coming up for me and my friend Arash? Like him wanting to be in a romantic relationship with me and us being together in a okay, let's have a look, Sophia. Arash, that's a new name. Arash. So this is fairly new, right? Because he's still at the, this could be fun and titillating, and I'm an excited stage. He hasn't, and there's each relationship goes through a stage, unfortunately, and there's the beginning stage when it's, yeah, this is fun, and then there's a pull me back stage, and he hasn't reached that yet. So at the moment, yes, he's kind of interested in it. Don't be too forward. And I know I've said this twice at least already today. Don't be too forward. Let him chase you. Honest to God, it works. When the man likes the woman more than the woman likes the man, it usually works better. Promise you. And if you can do that, you'll be the first woman I ever met that could. Because I can't do that, but if you can pretend to be that person, that would be awesome. Because at the moment, yes, he's interested in you. Jennifer says, my daughter Sydney's boyfriend Caleb told her he wanted to be just friends now. His friend's wife had to move in with him while she finished school in May. The Air Force transferred his friend out of state. I think what's happening there is Caleb is a bit overwhelmed, and he's afraid that the woman that's living with him, they fight. Sydney, the two of them would fight. Yeah. Again, patience. See, just be patient and let's see what happens. Hey, Fire Magic. So Jen says, I'm finally making butter tarts, and I did gummies the other day. It's kind of fun, isn't it? I've been baking a lot. I don't know why.
Well, I said I got to start doing some and bringing it over to my granddaughters.
Yeah. But I don't have it. I think I made this roll. It's a roll. And
What'd
it
you
was
fill it with?
just buttercream. The thing
Just
is,
buttercream.
the thing is, I don't have icing sugar, so I blend it, but it's
Oh,
it's powdery, but it's granulated.
I didn't say too bad. I have lots, but I wouldn't have driven any to you anyways. the
But
snow was the snow
I
was too bad.
yeah, no, I usually make my own anyhow. But it's also supposed to have little jelly ginger put in it, and I didn't have any. I have cranberries, so I just chopped up cranberries and put them in.
Why not? Cranberries are good.
Yeah.
I went to the store the other day and they do baking and stuff in there, and they had some shortbread cookies, and she wanted something to add to them, and she's like, I just can't find anything. And I went, how about cranberries? So she went and found a can of cranberries with the whole cranberries
Oh
and
yeah. I
put
get the
those in
dried
there.
cranberries because I've got dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't use raisins, but I put cranberries in everything now.
Me too.
Yeah. It works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tarot Destroyer. When do you see Mariella and her next door neighbor Betsy moving out of their apartment so they can live together under one roof and help and raise their kids together? What was that show, Allie? Kate and Allie.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the show Kate and Allie?
Yeah.
Uh, not till maybe in the spring. It's not going to happen as fast as they'd like. And I think that has to do with the fact that you're probably Americans, but I think the Americans are having trouble too with housing shortage. So it's springtime. not probably before May, but after March, which means April, right?
Mm.
Okay, Jennifer Schwab, did his friend transfer or the wife stay with him cause him to change, or just the distance kind? Caleb lives in South Carolina, and is in the Air Force. She's sad and brokenhearted over the loss of love. You know, Caleb, he said, let's stay friends. He didn't say, I don't want to know you anymore. And if he wasn't, he's
I think
just,
it's another one of those things. Step back, be patient, stay friends with him. Don't push him into the relationship.
yeah.
And it could be because there's a distance between him. Maybe he doesn't want her to
I do,
hold on for him.
yeah, and I do think it's has to do with the other woman. It's she might be bending his ear, and maybe she doesn't want another woman in the same house with her. You know, two women in the same house doesn't work.
Well, not always, but
Not
sometimes it does.
always. So but if they don't know each other, the likelihood is that there'll be friction. And that's what I'm thinking. He's afraid of the friction. And I think Khalib does not like friction.
Well, most men don't.
Yeah, no,
Yasmin is saying she didn't quite understand your response, I'm assuming.
yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, I don't remember what I said. Let me go back to read what she asked.
Oh, I don't even see anything. I see hey.
Well, I think I missed somebody. No, yeah, Karen, I'm lost.
I don't even see a question from Yasmin other than hey.
I think there's one there, but I can't remember what it was because I don't remember.
Unless it's farther back. I don't know if I don't have all the responses, maybe.
Okay, no, she took it out. I can't answer you because I don't honestly remember.
Did you get my world?
Yeah, she was the first one I did.
Okay.
And okay, well, Alex, see, where was I before? Let me go back. I'm lost. Francesca, I didn't do.
You got, I think you
Yeah,
got everybody.
I think I didn't get Firefly Magic, right?
She didn't ask a question though. She just said, hey. Oh, wait, she did. Recently ended it with C due to his foolishness. How has he been feeling about me and that I walked away?
The kind of stunned. He, he's kind of stunned. He's just feeling, what happened? Why did she do that? I was just being, and he was acting up more than he should have been. He was acting like an idiot, but he thought he could get away with it for some stupid reason. And yeah, he's just sitting there going, I'm sorry, what just happened? I look at me, you know how men think they're wonderful. they, and at the same time, I honestly think that if you can stay away from him, don't go back. I promise. I don't know why, but don't go back. Okay. Francesca Remis, hello. I remember you before because I couldn't pronounce your middle name. Hi, ladies. What is the most prominent message my guides want me to know now, and what kind of relationship advice should I consider? The best kind of relationship advice, of course. Take it from the heart. With your heart agrees with it, go with that one. But let me go see what your guides have to say. You guys think that question is hilarious, by the way. they've been trying to teach you how to listen to your own intuitions for quite a while now. What is the best answer? What is the best answer? How does it feel? Does it feel yes or does it feel no? And they're asking you to start trusting yourself a bit more. And that's what we were talking about, right? That earlier in the show, we were saying now we're learning to trust ourselves. And that's basically what they're asking you to do, Francesca, is know when you're right and know when you're wrong too. Okay, because it's just as important to know when you're wrong as to know when you're right. Because sometimes we're being human, we make mistakes. But we've also grown up in a world where, as a general rule, we're expected to think of ourselves as wrong, and other people are the authority. You want to be the authority in your life. So, what relationship advice should you consider? Your own. All right. Jen says, I'm trying to be patient with what's going on in my life. Yeah.
Aren't we all?
At this point, we all are trying to. It's really frustrating being patient, you know. And I'm not the most patient person in the world.
Nope. So then you got Karen. She said, hi, will Sandeep ever contact me in the future? Our friendship had ended not too long ago.
I think it will. I think it will. But it's not going to be soon. I'm sorry about that, which I hate. Unless it's right away, it's not going to be till almost this time again next year, like September, October, probably closer to October, that he will come around again. And when he does, the two of you will have shifted and changed enough that might be that you just say hi and things are finished off or cleared up really nicely. Or it could be possibly that that you pick up where you left off, but the parts of you that were damaged on both sides have cleared enough so that you can actually go forward and have a relationship. There does seem to be a strong karmic tie there between the two of you. And when I say it's a year from now, time is speeding up. So it could be that that when I say 12 months, it's actually 4 months or 6 months, because time is irrelevant, right? But this is what I'm getting right now, time-wise. But there is a strong tie between you energetically. Hopefully it's cleaned up between the two of you when next you meet, okay? Hopefully that makes sense.
So Tay says, thank you. They are funny. I'm happy they are pleased with me, and I will try to make sure I'm grounded before I move up. I'm proud of how much progress I've been making with my spirituality.
And Tay has been doing a tremendous amount.
And happy to have great spiritual teachers.
Yeah. And she just met a new one too. But not only be grounded, know what you're asked to do inside and out before you move forward up. That's what I'm asking. Or they're asking, not me. Okay.
Alexa says, good afternoon. Why did Manjinder stop talking to me? He doesn't call me anymore or answer my calls, so I've just left it as that.
Oh, that's awesome. That shows to me, Alexis, that you're strong and you know your own mind. Why did he? Okay, this is where I need Elle. she's my tough lady. She doesn't mind saying what needs to be said tough. Unfortunately, I think Manjender's attention was pulled somewhere else. and he's a bit of a spinning top. He spins, but he doesn't have any direction. Spinning tops, they just go all over the place. He's not consistent. He's not reliable. And I'm going to say this: don't go back. If he comes to you back, don't go back. It's already become a cycle. He'd come and go as he pleased, and he would use you as a, oh, she'll take me back. I'll go back there, and then when he gets bored or his attention's pulled out elsewhere, he'll be off again. Don't go back. Good, at least. What do you get, Maddie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just finding it's more and more, not even intuitively saying this, I just find that just everybody that I know and talking to, and it just seems that men are behaving strangely these days.
Yeah, Jennifer, I do think Khalib will get back. I think he's just going through growing pains right now. This is the patience. This is where you want to be patient. And I'm sorry I cut you off, because what you were saying was valid and interesting. But it's true, right? It's just people they have no grounding right now, especially if they've not been involved in anything spiritual. It's just like their tethers have all been cut, and they're just sort of floating around like, those tall, skinny air, they're filled with air and they bounce up, and that's what people are like.
Curl-ups, ones
Yeah.
where their arms are flying.
Yeah, that's exactly what people who have not had any spiritual grounding and training, they're just like that. It's kind of sad. But yeah, okay. So Mateo, that's about Mateo's feelings for me. He's at the ungrounded stage. He doesn't know what he wants. He's he's like that air-filled balloon that bounces around like crazy. And he might be worth waiting for. I'm not 100% sure he's worth waiting for. But he's been damaged in the past, basically. And so he's running from his old relationship because he hasn't healed the old relationship yet. If he can heal the old relationship and come to you with that being healed, it'd be a totally different reaction from him. But everybody I know always comes forward and they bring their old crap with them. And because they carry more and more baggage with them, they have harder and harder time being in relationship. Does that make sense? What do you get, Maddie?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. And that's the problem with
Once again, it's patience.
Yeah. But you can't force them to grow up. You can't force them to look at their baggage. And I don't know
Not until they're ready. Not until they're ready to do it.
Yeah. And so if you can move on. The more clear you are, the more you'll attract people who are like you, are clear. And it really is more to your, it is more, I have known people who wait 7 years for a relationship, for the guy to grow up. And if he hasn't grown up in 2 years, it's not going to happen. So 1 year's too soon, 2 years too long. Okay, that's a general rule of thumb. All right, let's see what Jennifer says.
If she can ask a question for herself. Linda pointed out last year that her husband has an entity around him that doesn't like my power. Last night, my husband was weird with me and I fell and got hurt. I'm assuming she wants to know if it's because of the entity that's around her husband.
Well, basically, I think get Tate to help you clear, and get her to take you up to the fifth dimension because she knows how to do that. But when you're there, take your husband up as well and clear his energy because you're in the fifth dimension. And this is my own. Take it or leave it for what you think. When you're in the fifth dimension, it's quantum, which means everyone is one. So when you clear somebody else, and you have to do it from a place of pure heart, if you clear a third party, it's not going against their will anymore because you're doing it from the fifth level, where everybody is one. So
Well, we're just going to continue on with this because she has a little add-on on how can she protect herself.
That's how you protect yourself, by clearing him and clearing yourself too, because there's something in you got hooked by it so that you fell and hurt yourself. So when you clear that in yourself, that will clear that out, but you also want to clear him out too.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Yes, definitely. Okay.
Firefly Magic says yes, he was being an idiot, LOL, attention seeking and the like. Thank you. And then Jennifer, so that's the one that I just covered again, was she wanted to know.
Yeah.
Patricia Scallon. Hi, Patricia. Long time no hear.
I talked
she says, ask Archangel Michael to protect you, Jennifer.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Lila C. Did Veronica ever tell my mom about me and her son dating?
I think so. I got a yes. What did you get?
I didn't really
get anything. Veronica ever tell? Yeah, I think so.
And Merry Christmas to you too, Patricia.
It's too early.
It's December.
No, but it's still too early.
It's going to be here before you know it, for goodness sakes. Ugh, I'll be happy when this year is over. Again, another one.
I think 2024 is going to be the same thing, though.
I don't know. I heard different. I heard that 2024 is supposed to be a better year for me personally, anyway.
For you, I think what I understand, for people who've done the spiritual work, it's going to be better. It's like a volcano. But volcano can be good and it can be bad. So for people who haven't done the spiritual work, it'll be the negative explosion and everything. But for people who've done the spiritual work, it'll be the fertile valleys and things like that. Hey, Sarah. Okay.
That's about it. So Yasmin says he's currently in a relationship.
Okay, I missed it.
At the very end.
Well,
wait, we got Sarah to go through first. Or Sarah says, will my mother reach out to me? We haven't talked in over 2 years now.
I can't see her reaching out yet, but she hasn't reached out in 2 years. The only way that you will be able to mend that fence is if you're the one that does the mending. And honestly, I wouldn't rush into it, because the feeling I get is, and I apologize, I know she's your mom, but there is a lot of toxicity there. And you want to be very, very clear within yourself before you go into that energy. So unless you're strong and centered and clear and you've done your work, don't go back. Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's any messages, Patricia Scowen. Any messages, Elijah? Can you pull some cards, Maddie? I have to go and get a deck.
Okay, I will. Let me see what I can get for Patricia. So it feels like some energy that's been holding you down tight is starting to relax and loosen up. So I think you're going to find that your world is starting to shift and change into a new direction. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure what it's going to do, but it's like a balloon that's been held down and it can't move, and it's starting to a hot air balloon is starting to rise. So energy is moving and shifting for you, and what's been really hard for you to do in the past will become easier for you to do in the future. Okay.
Okay, so you tell me which one you want. I have got The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. I have Magical Messages from the Fairies from Doreen Virtue.
That one.
And then I have the Mini White Sage.
I think the middle one. That's what I'll see. What maybe
Magical Fairies one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Sarah, when she talks, you're better off that she doesn't. I'm just. Sarah said her mom's really taught. I like the middle one.
Yeah.
I think
that's the one actually I was going to do too, but I just thought, well, I'll grab all of them and see which one.
Good choice.
All right.
You know this, Jennifer, with get Tay to take you up the bar of light that I've taught her to do. I'm sorry, I've been a little bit sick the last few days, so my brain is not as quick as it should be. But get the bar of light and ask it to pull you up to the fifth. When you get there, see the dark energy drip off you, because the fifth vibrates too high for the other levels to come in. And that will help you clear away that will do a lot of clearing. All right, what did you get for Patricia?
Well, I don't know if you want more than one card. Two just flew out.
I always pull three, but do it the way you do it.
Well, I usually always do three myself.
Yeah, three magic number, you know. You're a card shark.
The first one I got is summer. So everything that you want is going to happen in the summertime.
Summertime, living
in the city.
Oh, that's a different song.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, summertime, the living is easy. It's a little older than yours.
Well, that one's taken its time. The second card I pulled is travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways.
Maybe she's going to end up going to Portugal or Spain, like I've been telling her for years. That would be awesome.
So maybe that all happens closer to the summer.
Yeah.
And the third one is do some research. You need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding.
Oh, yeah. I like that one. That's a really nice card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sitting there amongst a bunch of books.
Yeah, and I like your socks too.
Yeah. So there you go. I don't know if any of that pertains or not, but
actually your work does. The cards, when I see your cards, you usually have something pertinent about them. I think we've been on close to an
hour. We have been on for an hour. So yeah, I would just say maybe it's do some research about your travel that you're going to be taking in the summertime.
Maybe I'll bring that one special one, because more and more people are meeting their special ones. And light workers for eons of time, it just feels like forever. They've been alone for so long. And then really recently, they've started to meet people who are equal to them, which is kind of cool. So
yeah, I am starting. That's me too. I'm starting to meet more and more people that are more on the spiritual path, not doing like mainstream following everybody else. And
okay, Tate's helping Jennifer. That's good. Yeah. So just keep on doing that, and you'll be amazed what WTF. At least myself, yeah, at least once a day.
Well, this one's 20 times a day. And yes.
Good luck to you. Jennifer says good luck to Patricia, and may you be blessed always. Yeah. Patricia and Jennifer, they are very good at sharing and helping other people along the way. Anyhow, it's 4:00. My daughter's going to be home in about 15 minutes. Usually when she leaves the work, it takes 15 minutes from leaving work to
might be a little bit longer today though.
Still snowing, eh?
Well, I don't think it's still snowing, but I'm pretty sure the roads are not pretty.
Well, she goes up the highway. And we've got all-wheel.
All right.
It helps.
Yeah, she'll be okay then. She'll be home soon.
Yeah, she's really good in the snow. She drove all the way home from Kamloops yesterday, and I didn't even notice. I didn't get scared or anything. So she's pretty
No,
darn.
she's a good driver.
Yeah, I told that to her today. She says, "You taught me well, Mom." And I thought, I'm never teaching anybody ever again, though. So I should go make some lunch. Quite a few accidents out there right now. Yeah, I bet you it's icy, eh? Because it's right between. What is the temperature?
Well, because it was not that cold this afternoon when I went out for my walk, but I assume that now that it's getting darker and probably going to start freezing over a little bit more, the roads will be pretty slick, I'm thinking.
I think so. Oh, it's -1 and snowing. Says it's snowing outside. You notice I went to the window and looked outside, right? Okay. It's time for me to quit. And then I do have to mix. I was going to tell her to stop and buy some soup along the way, but we've got
the soup and the war wonton soup at Wings is to die for.
Wings?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, they're open again.
Yeah, I haven't been there. I haven't been to Wings.
I heard somebody say that their war wonton was amazing, so I went in there. And they're like, do you want the large or the small? And I went, oh, just the small. It's like that big. It feeds 2 people, I'm sure, that don't have a great big appetite. So I did that in an egg roll. And when Sabi and I went out for lunch and we went there last week, she took the rest of it home for her daughter.
Okay, that's cool.
And so flavorful. The broth is so flavorful. It's not just like most soups, war wonton soups that have like just hot water for broth, pretty much. Very flavorful. And all kinds of things in it. There's prawns, there's scallops, there's shrimp, there's chicken, there's barbecue pork, there's squid. It's amazing, and it's $13.95.
That's good price.
No kidding.
Yeah, Elle works till Wednesday, so maybe Thursday we'll go. I think she gets Thursday off. Maybe Thursday we'll go down and try it.
Well, if I don't have too many lunch dates this week, I'll come and meet you. I gotta watch my pennies these days. But
Yeah,
let me know.
yeah. Okay, that would be fun. We should get hold of Sadie as well. And
Yeah, we will. She might be working though.
yeah, she works a lot now. Nikki too. We should get hold of Nikki.
Hmm. Yeah, it's been a while since we've all gotten together.
Too long.
Hmm. Well, in the
Okay.
summertime, I think when we all met at Nikki's little
Uh, and a
food
restaurant.
shack there.
Yeah. Out in the hot. It was pretty nice. It was fun though. So we should go. Like I say, I gotta get my I don't want to move.
Okay, so let me see. Jennifer says, have a wonderful day, ladies, and enjoy your week coming up. Many blessings and namaste. Same to you, Jennifer. Love and light to everybody. Tay Tay says, thank you for the live and enjoy the rest of your day. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you, ladies, for all your advice. And Patricia says, very much travel in the summer, Maddie. Thank you, ladies. Always nice to see you. Keep strong.
Yeah. And probably next Saturday will be the next live, not Sundays anymore. Because from what I
I might
understand,
not be able to come next Saturday. Wait, what's next Saturday? No, I think I will if you need
okay,
me.
yeah, well, we'll see because um, Elle's working more and more, and Christmas is coming up, so she's working Christmas Eve and Boxing Day. So I won't see her for about a month.
Yeah, I should probably go out there. I bet you I could get a job tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. There's
But then there's the issue of driving into town and
you should
on the highway with all the snow. And
there's only the one store in Canoe, right? Yeah.
yes, and I could probably get a job there tomorrow too. But and it might sound like a stupid reason to people out there, but it's not to me. I cannot buy lottery tickets there if I work there. So if it's like 5 o'clock on a Wednesday and I need my lottery tickets, it means I have to drive into town to get them.
You can buy them online.
Not until I get some online banking set up.
Okay, because I that's where I buy mine. I always buy mine online.
Well, yeah, I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
We'll see. But
It's
even just for my scratches and stuff, when I
yeah,
just want
well, yeah.
mindless,
I
mindless entertainment, I walk down there and buy some scratches. So
okay, so if you need a nice walk and everything and you need a destination, it's worth it then.
yeah. Well, and that's it, right? Gets me out of the house, and it's a nice little maybe 20-minute walk to go there and home again.
Yeah. And it's a pleasant the town you live in is a really nice little village.
Hmm.
Have they incorporated it into Salmon Arm yet?
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Holiday train's coming December 15th.
Oh, really? I have never been.
Mm. Oh, I like that. That's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice too.
It's got a tree of life in it.
Oh, I like that. Nice.
And then they've got bigger ones, clockwork.
Mm.
And, yeah. I've been having fun. Anyhow, I should go. Bye.
Alrighty.
Thank you everybody for being here. It's nice to be here. Namaste.